nah. What's going on, guys, and welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, I'm going to need for you to hit that subscribe button right there, Jack. Hit that button! What else? Subscribe, purchase merch, join the Patreon, blah, blah, blah. All right, guys. I just now got a daggone text from one of my guys, man. From one of my guys. Shout out to LFR Jesus. Shout out to Brandon, who told me that, well, his text said, yo, did you just now see what Snoop said about Eminem? He said that Eminem is not even a top 10 rapper. He's not even in the top 10. It has been settled. What has been settled? Oh, nah, bruh. I need to hear this for myself. I need to hear this for myself, bruh. Come on, Big Snoop. You my dog. Let it not be true. It says Snoop Dogg says Eminem isn't a top 10 rapper. Okay, let's hear what he got to say, man. Can't judge him yet. I got to hear what he got to say.
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000 out. None.
Whoa. He said Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers have never had respect for rap. Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers have never had respect. Hold on, I need to take that back, man. I need to take that back, bro.
White rappers had zero respect in rap.
He said white rappers have had zero respect in rap? Like people don't respect them in rap? Like, don't nobody respect white rappers? Is that what he's saying? Or is he saying that white rappers don't have respect for rap? All right, hold on. I'm sorry for keep stopping. I need to know. This is Uncle Snoop, man. This is Uncle Snoop. I'm not going to say anything disrespectful about Uncle Snoop. Period. I need to hear what he got to say, man. I got to hear what he got to say. Because maybe I'm not hearing this right.
Rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000 out. None. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so.
Who put Eminem in a position? Who put Eminem in a position? Y'all do understand how preparation meets opportunity. You do know what that means, right? I don't give a good goddamn who you're dealing with, man. And I'm not talking to Uncle Snoop because I ain't disrespecting Uncle Snoop. I'm talking to the people who are listening to this and feel like it's scripture, it's law now, it's fact. Nobody put Eminem in a position to take over because that would mean that Dr. Dre holds the key to all of Eminem's success. I need to hear the rest of this, man. I need to hear the rest of this.
Position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so. But the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it. But that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. So you saying that the tutelage, and I'm not talking to Uncle Snoop. I'm not talking to Uncle Snoop, man. I would dare. I'm not talking to Uncle Snoop like that, man. But I'm just going to say this. Are you saying that if it weren't for Dr. Dre surrounding him with the people that he surrounding Eminem with the people he surrounded him with, and giving him the beats that he gave him, that Eminem would not be Eminem? Is that what he's saying? I need to understand that, man. And then he said the game, not the game, the rapper in Compton, but the game, like the rap game. People in the rap game believe him to be a top 10 rapper. And he's saying he don't think so? Come on, Uncle Snoop, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. You one of my favorite rappers, bruh. Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. You one of the coolest rappers ever. I grew up listening to you, man. I grew up listening to you, man. Not even that much older than me, probably. But come on, man. Give people that respect where it's due, man. Come on. You had a phenomenal showing against DMX in the versus battle. You was cool as hell, celebrating and loving the game of hip hop. And then after, when it was all over, he sat there and freestyled for like 10 minutes straight. Probably more than that. So his love for hip hop runs deep. But this don't sound like love, man. This sounds like it's coming from another place. I need to hear some more of this, man. Let's hear some more of this. Let's go back. All right, let's go.
Because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
See, I feel like people like you, Snoop, keep people honest. Because I respect Eminem, and I can see why people would have him in his top 10, top 5. I personally don't. You've been around a long time. Why don't you have him in your top 10?
Because there's some niggas in the 80s that he can't fuck with.
Like who?
Like Rakim.
Yes, sir.
Like Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir.
Like KRS-One. Like LL Cool J. Shall I go on?
I love it. All right, so he said Rakim Allah, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, LL Cool J. All rap gods. They are all rap gods, man. Here's the one thing, though. I can't name one person who have more than 2 of them rappers that he just now named in their top 10. I can't name one person who has more than 2 of those rappers that he just now named in their top 10. I fool with Rakim. He's in my top 10. KRS-One is amazing. So is Big Daddy Kane. I mean, there's so many rappers from back in the day who are amazing. They didn't have anything in front of them to show them exactly how to do it, so they had to make it up as they went. But in that same vein, so did Snoop. Snoop considers himself a top 10 rapper. That's because everything he brought to the table was his own. He studied those guys, but his style was his own. The work he put in was his own. I don't give a good goddamn who produced him. It would be highly disrespectful to say that Snoop's success leans heavily on the work that was done by Dre. Snoop was put out there. Snoop was given an opportunity. And that's where his preparedness met opportunity, and he ran with it. There were many people in the hip-hop game who were given an opportunity and flopped. But then there were others who were able to run with it. The culture runs deep. I understand why he's starting to feel this way now. Because there was a Snoop before, in a video or two, who had something completely opposite to say about Eminem. But people need to understand there's a lot going on with this, with our culture. There's a lot going on in this country that has a lot of sway with how he's thinking right now. So in that's the only way I understand why he's saying what he's saying, but I don't agree. I completely disagree. And for the simple fact that Charlemagne agrees with him. I definitely don't agree. Charlemagne don't know no damn hip hop. Charlemagne is smart as hell. Charlemagne is super smart, man. That's one thing I would never take away from him. He is extremely intelligent. Old country boy. Brought himself up from nothing. Played the game how he's supposed to play it, and now is one of the biggest names and biggest mouthpieces, pause, in the game of podcasting. Writing books and everything. The dude is highly influential right now. So I get it. But his take on hip hop, for me, is garbage. It's garbage, bruh. Uncle Snoop, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna finish this off, man. He said this nigga's in the 80s that he can't fuck with. Are you kidding me? He do realize that he's pointing out these people in their prime. Quick, name one song by Rakim in his prime that's better than the best Eminem song in Eminem's prime, or the best Eminem song, or better than an Eminem song that you can remember. KRS-One is dope. Man, you're talking to somebody, you're listening to somebody who know music, man. KRS-One is dope. This dude said, man, I know I said I'm number one. Well, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's one of the heaviest bars ever put out. But lyrically, come on, bruh. I'm not saying anybody will get washed, but it will be a goddamn competition. Because when you think about who you can put up against Eminem in a hip-hop versus battle, it's very difficult to think of somebody who is on his level. Not his level of fandom, not his level of fame, not his level of money, his level of lyricism, his level of body of work. Come on, bruh. Don't do this, Uncle Snoop. Don't do this, Uncle Snoop. Come on, man. That's like saying 50 wouldn't be 50 if it wasn't for M. Think about that, man. Biggie wouldn't be Biggie if it wasn't for Diddy. Are you saying Pac wouldn't be Pac if it wasn't for Suge? Eminem looked up to LL Cool J. He idolized LL Cool J. LL Cool J was one of my favorite rappers coming up. This dude would put out albums. He would put out a song that had 4 verses in it. 4 16-bar verses in it. This dude didn't run out of words. He went up against wordsmiths and killed them. Shout out to Cannabis. And then what Eminem do? Went up against the same wordsmith and killed them. Shout out to Cannabis. Come on, man. Come on, man. As cool as Unc is, man, as cool as Uncle Snoop is, as much validity that comes with his argument, come on, man. I gotta hear the rest of this. All right, let go.
Shall I go on?
Yes,
I
go
love
on.
it. Yeah.
Like Ice Cube. You understand me? I ain't got no time to play with it. It is what it is. It's like, Cuz did that. He did that to the fullest. That's one of my teammates. That's one of my brothers. Mm-hmm. He did that. But when you talking about this hip hop shit that I can't live without, I can live without that.
He's saying he can live without white rappers doing their thing because hip hop culture is something created by blacks, and it was created because there was a necessity, there was a need, there was something that we missed, and it was a style that we wanted to put out there on the forefront. It was opportunities that we wanted to create for ourselves. You're completely right with that part. I get it. I know the history of hip hop. I know why it was created. I get it. You want to stop gangs from going up against gangs? Create a lane, something that they can do productively against each other. Make them battle in a productive manner. Stop the crime. Let's do something productive. That's how it was all created. That's why all the old rappers were drug dealers, were gangbangers, was robbers. You know what I mean? They was the tough guys. They wasn't the goofy people walking around with a backpack full of verses. There wasn't those. But that don't mean that the goofy people walking around with backpacks full of verses should be disrespected, because the reason why they walking around with a backpack full of verses is because they take their art that seriously, man. I wouldn't consider that disrespect. I would consider that somebody going above and beyond so that they can feel like they belong. Going above and beyond so that they can leave their footprint. So that they can create a legacy for themselves. I completely understand, man. It might not sound like it, but I understand what he's saying. Do I think it's hella disrespectful? Hell yeah. Not only to the person that he's talking about, but to many others because of the way that he's shaping his argument. It makes absolutely no sense. Respectfully, Uncle Snoop, respectfully. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all let me know what y'all got to say about this in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, I am Van. We are all the LFR family. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. Sign up for the Patreon. Blah, 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 blah.